Now, Nana, we have seen now that the doctor has taken one decision that he'll make a smile, he'll maintain a smile on his face to look more handsome. Next, again came that noise from above. I got up, lit a beady, paced up and down the room. Then another lovely thought struck me. I would marry. I would get married to a woman doctor who had plenty of money and a good medical practice. She had to be fat for a valid reason. If I made some silly mistakes and needed to run away, she should not be able to run after me and catch me. With such thoughts in my mind, I resumed my seat in the chair in front of the table. There were no more sounds from above. Suddenly there came a dull thud as if a rubber tube had fallen to the ground. Surely nothing to worry about. Even so, I thought I would turn around and take a look. No sooner had I turned than a fat snake wriggled over the back of the chair and landed on my shoulder. The snake's landing on me and my turnings were simultaneous. Understood? Come on, see. See, earlier the doctor took some decisions, great decisions. Now, he went into deep dreams. Okay, after looking into the mirror, he went into deep dreams. And see, in that dreams, no, he just got up from the place where he was sitting. He had lit a beady and started to pace here and there in the room. Pace, to move here and there. Now, thinking that he would get married. But see how he has decided. I am handsome. Moreover, I am a bachelor. That too, I am a doctor. So now I would marry. Marry to a woman who should be more wealthy and also should be fat. Understood? Why he is pressing on a fat woman is there is a valid reason. Some reason is there. What is that reason is, if he commits some mistakes also, the lady cannot run behind him. In order to escape from the lady, he just wanted to marry a fat woman. Now, in the deep dreams, he was been pacing in the room. Even then, the sound which was being coming from the top of the room, it did not stop. Now, after that, just now he came back and sat in the chair where earlier he had sat. Now he is unaware of the surroundings. అసలు ఇక ఆయనకు ఆ రూమ్ లో ఏమవుతుందో తెలియదు. He's completely unaware. He's in a deep dreams. At that time, suddenly a third sound happened in that room. Okay? So after that third sound, he came out of his dreams. He just wanted to see what was that sound about. Got it? Now see, the doctor's turning back, the snake coiling onto the doctor's left hand, both were simultaneous. A doctor sound వచ్చినప్పుడు వెనక్కి తిరిగి చూడడము, ఆ పాము అట్లా వచ్చి డాక్టర్ షోల్డర్ మీదకి ఎక్కడము, రెండు ఎట్ ఏ టైం అయిపోయాయి. Simultaneously, at same time it happened. Got it, Nana? Now see. I did not jump, I did not tremble, I did not cry out. There was no time to do any such things. The snake slithered along my shoulder and coiled around my left arm above the elbow. The hood was spread out and its head was hardly 3 or 4 inches from my face. It would not be correct to say merely that I sat there holding my breath. I was turned to stone, but my mind was very active. The door opened into darkness. The room was surrounded by darkness. In the light of the lamp, I sat there like a stone image in flesh. Now, see the condition of the doctor. The snake, no, it just landed on the doctor's shoulder. Both happened simultaneously. Now, he did not jump, nor did not shout, did not. See, from inner he had lot of fear, but he just maintained silence. By that time, what the snake did, it just wrinkled. I mean, wrinkled is ante chutkodam. It has wrinkled from the doctor's left hand, from the elbow onto the shoulder, and raised its hood. The snake's hood and doctor's chin, the gap between that is only 3 to 4 inches. Now he sat there like a stone. The room was dark. Everything is dark. Now the doctor doesn't know what to do. But though the doctor was sitting like a stone, his mind was very active. Lot of feelings were happening in his mind. But he cannot shout, he cannot talk, or he cannot get up from the place. At the slightest movement he gives, there is a chance of snake bite. Understood, Dana? Yes?